What's up, guys? Noct here. I wanted to take you along on this fun little game called Airport CEO. It's basically a game about managing and building your own airport. I think it's quite fun, relaxing. I like these kinds of games, so let's dive in. Set a name. And now we can actually pick a location all over the world. I've played this game before. I don't really know if it matters a lot on the place that you select, other than like things like the weather and stuff like that. So let's just... I feel like going somewhere snowy. So let's go with this. Upper Navik. Probably butchered that name. Well, let's get into that. So we need to pick a name for our airport. Let's see. Upper Navik. I don't know. I always struggle with naming things in games. Let's go with Polar Airport, since we're in the polar region. Let's use POL. Let's see if there's anything that really fits. I mean, this would be funny, right? Having like palm trees for a polar airport. Airport pole, yeah, sure. Let's do a launch map. Let's go moderate. Let's keep it like nice, relaxed. So let's launch. So, like I said, I played this game before. I know a little bit about it, but for the sake of this series, or I'm not even sure if there's going to be a series, for this video at least, let's follow along with the introduction and the tutorial. So it tells you about the build panel. I'm gonna skip through a few things. I'll talk about it when I need to. When it comes up. Here we go. Let me first center back the map. This is our little spot. It's not much. Nothing at all, really. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing they want us to do, prepare for construction. We need a construction site. We got that already. And now we need to hire some contractors. So let's go do that. So we can pick either HWY or Berkeley. 76 maximum for 980. Or, well, this is way cheaper. Let's go with them. There we go. Then get back to construction. Let's call in maximum amount. We're currently paused, so nothing will happen now, but as soon as well, let's just hit play. Let's watch them come in. there come the buses. Our little personal workforce. Let's zoom in. We can actually have a good look at people as well. I mean, it's a fun little game, but it's pretty detailed at points. You can actually see all of them getting out here. I mean, I'm not going to be spending a lot of time looking at this. Also, if you look at the bottom right of our screen, we're now actually losing money because we have to pay these guys. So let's pause up. Let's zoom out a little, and let's continue. So, what the game really wants us to do is set up a small airfield right now. So, let's see. We got one tile here. Let's go to aircraft infrastructure. And let's be wise with our money at first. So we need a small runway. We can rotate it. And for now, let's just plop it down there. We need a way to be able to get off. So we have these indicators of the small aircrafts needing to be on there. But for now, let's just place them on the end. And what else did we need? Of course, an air traffic control tower. Let's put that right there. Also, I'm not much of a builder, really, so I'm just going along. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Because I've played this game before, I know that we need to take into account, like, a little bit of space for a few things at times, or else you end up deleting everything. You can also use the planning mode, so you don't actually build things, because everything I place down now costs money already. But for now we'll be fine like this. So I think let's go over 5, because it's 5 white. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, and then drag that line up here, just like this, and then connect them up, just like that. Put in the taxiways down the middle like this. So now we got a nice little U shape. Probably fine. Some parking spots. Let's do that. So the game says place at least 5. This is our way to make money. So let's actually 2, 5. Yeah, let's place 10. Let's leave a gap here for now. Okay, so now it says wait for the structures to be built. Let's press play. While we wait for them to be built, let's also make sure all these are connected up, so once it's done, the planes can actually get to their stands as well. So besides the people that are still coming in, it's funny. We can now also see that the trucks are moving in. They're bringing in the materials to actually build this. Okay, let's put this away. Let's get a little bit bigger screen. And let's speed up time. So this game, you can go pretty far. You can customize a lot of things just like you like it. And I like just a relaxing building game like this, aviation based. It's fun, relaxing. Yeah, still. So our little guys are actually pretty efficient here, building everything we need. All we can do now is wait. Okay, looks like they're done. So let's slow down time a little bit again, because we already lost quite a bit of money. I mean, we started off with 2 million. This costs a big chunk of it. So now let's see what is our next step. Get ready for GA flights to land. General aviation. Okay, so we open up our operation screen, go to the airport, and we're gonna allow general aviation. And let's just open it up. We can't. Oh, there we go. There. Before it's actually running, we want to decide which way the planes land. So they're coming in top to bottom, which is fine. Let's open the runway. Wait for, well, it's always exciting to get our first flight, but we're not gonna just sit here and wait for 5. We'll let the game do our thing. Shouldn't be long for the first flight to come in, right? Hopefully. Maybe. Hello? Hello? Plane. Don't tell me I did something wrong already. Oh, no, there we go. Our first flight. Congratulations, your first flight arrived. Okay, so we can actually click it as well. And let's follow it for now. So we can see where it's from. We can see where it's heading. Well, to the polar airport. And now it's parked. You can actually see that its next destination is a name I'm afraid to pronounce, really. Well, this one. You can read it, right? Hopefully. So it's parked, and as it's parked, it's paying us a fee to use the runway and the parking spot. We can build up our income with services and all kinds of fancy things. So now it really helps that I know a little bit about the game already. Because let's get into building at least a little bit. So first what I want to set up is surface roads. I'm gonna use the planning mode here. At least I hope this is the planning mode. So you see the little crosswalks here on the parking stands, that's actually also a surface road. So we can utilize that to do shit. So first what we want to do is connect up, yeah, this is the plan mode. Okay, connect up the two sides of the parking stands. Oh, the next plane already arrived. That's good. So now the surface vehicles can actually reach all the stands as soon as we actually put it to build. Now what we also want is like a vehicle checkpoint. Because we want to keep our airport secure, right? So we need a security point to get from the public road to like the airport road. I don't know if you want to call it like that, but yeah, basically. So for now, the road can come down here. So we'll yeah, let's just put it here. So we'll connect up, and I'm using grass roads for now. So that's just surface road, and then we connect that up to the public road. Cool. So now what kind of surface? I think the game started with fueling surfaces, so let's just go with that. So this is the first fueling depot. Is there any good place? I mean, we could use this little space beneath here to set that up, I think. Sure. Oh, we need a place to actually park our vehicles as well. We could use a parking lot or depot. Let's go with a depot. So sure, yeah, that fits there nicely. Then the fueling. Let's put that there. And then some surface roads to connect with, like this. It's a weird junction now. I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all. What was it? I think, yeah, that's how I delete them. Let's place it a little bit more. Oh, we can actually also just put it in here. Yeah, why not? We probably will move around a lot of stuff at one point, depending on our needs, and more planes are incoming. I like that. So yeah, that's the thing. Now there's also like animals in the game. I don't know if there will be on this map. I haven't really seen them. Wouldn't make sense if just wandering cows and horses in the snow, right? Well, maybe that's a good thing about building in the snow then. I'm not sure. Anyways, we put up that. We're still waiting on our 5 flights. So the fuel gets fueled from the outside. So there will be a truck coming in from the outside, actually putting fuel in our depot, and then we need our own fueling trucks to actually be able to fill up the planes. Yeah. Now there is a lot more that you can unlock through R&D. So commercial licenses, that's something that you would want for an airport, right? Making people come and go. Yeah, but to actually do R&D, we need to set up a little bit more. Before we do that, I would like to have at least a little bit of income, because we'll burn through the money really quick at one point. So I'll press this open. Here, if land animals enter the runway or taxiway, they can cause damage and slow down taxi and build fences. So yeah, let's do that. Why not? So this little building actually has a built-in fence. It gives a little bit of realism when we actually fence off like the part where the airplanes go. And I'm just gonna put it all around here, up there, and then let's see where the fence is on this side. There should be, yeah, here it is, and let's just make it go up there and there. But we also want our people to be able to walk through, especially our builders, really. So we'll put in a gate here and here, and well, we don't really need anything there, right? No, let's skip it like that. Okay. Congratulations, your first functional airport. Yay! Oh, the snow actually went away. Oh, wow. Well, we got our first functional airport. Start. Let's see. See, now it wants us to do the refueling thing. So we already set that up. I think it was here, building tools, build planning of plant objects. So I'll zoom out, click here, drag, and it tells us 40,000. Well, it's not that bad actually. So let's get it to build, and then again you'll see trucks coming in, bringing us all the construction stuff, and when they have our little builder force, we'll start making what we put down. Okay, so as they keep building, they already built the fuel, so they'll remain building on the fence, because it's a large fence, right? We can actually continue here, so it will tell us operate a refueling service. We need to buy a truck. So we'll open up here, go to vehicles and purchase, and we can only buy the fuel truck right now, and we'll just buy one. So it takes some time, and we should be able, if we zoom in here, to actually see it come in. Any minute now. There we go. And we can follow this vehicle. So our first little vehicle. Oh, let's see where it goes. It didn't actually turn there. Where are you going? Why do you turn there? I don't really understand how that works, but fine. So he gets to the checkpoint. He's cleared, so he's allowed in. Puts on his little lights, says he's now basically driving over the airport, although going to our little vehicle hangar here. What's it called again? Service depot? I'm not sure. So yeah, it's parked. So next up, we'll probably have to sign a contract for fuel. Offered contracts. So we get a few options here. We still got the other building contract, but we can only do one building contract. So we got 3 fuel contracts. Zip fuel. You can read through all this if you want to, but the most important thing is the price. I feel it is the only important thing, really. So this one asks 152 per liter, and jet fuel it asks 36 cents. And then we got AV fuel 126 and 27 cents, and nature fuel 153 and 41. Holy cow. Quite expensive too. Well, I'm just going for the cheapest. Accept that. So now we should be able to see the actual fueling truck come in. There we go. So it comes from the outside world, gets through our little checkpoint, and actually goes to our fuel depot and starts filling it up. And right away you see that our fueling truck thinks, well, I want some fuel, give me some fuel. So he'll line up to soon. There we go. So this one leaves, and then our little truck actually gets some fuel, and now he's able to actually fuel up planes. But before he'll do that, we'll have to tell the world, look, here at Polar Airport you can get fuel. So we turn on the surface, and then it's just a matter of waiting, really, before the first plane requests fueling. And I'm pretty sure all landed planes won't. You can see the things that they request, the surfaces. So we need a new incoming flight, and we still got some free spots, so hopefully the next one actually requires fuel. There we see one taking off. There we go. One landing. Let's click on that. CE requests fuel. From Loro Canario de Loyola Airport. From Brazil? Wow, that's pretty far. Didn't expect a far flight already. So, parked and ready. So, when the plane is parked, the fueling truck comes out. Look at him go. Careful on the turns now. Don't want to spill that fuel. So you see that the service vehicles actually use the part of the stands to get to the planes. Then they pull off. And let's see how this goes. There we go. Well, it's not a lot of fuel. That was all the fuel they needed? Well, luckily we caught that then. Could have been over really quick. So now every plane they can request fuel, so he'll be busy. I'm sure he will. What's happening there? Is that like snow blowing off it? Where are you from? See, that's a very small flight, it seems, right? Makes sense that you don't want fuel. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here for this episode. If you enjoy it, leave a like, maybe hit subscribe, and join me again as we build up a little polar airport.